So, of course, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose statue is also becoming a political issue right now, but it's going to be a grand statue, according to the government, at the centre. Just a short while ago, what does this development mean for the family members of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose? I spoke exclusively to Netaji's daughter, economist Anita Bose. Listen in to what she's saying about how these developments are taking place in India. In the country, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose is already now going to have the 125th birth anniversary that the country is ready to mark, celebrate, observe. But there's also, of course, the statue that is going to be constructed by the government at the centre. There's already a hologram statue that the Prime Minister has said that they are going to ensure that will be in place till the construction of the statue is finished. When you watch all of this, when you see how the country is gearing up to create a massive statue of your father, a renowned figure, an Indian nationalist, how does that daughter feel at this point?
I think it is most gratifying that a nice statue should be put up in Delhi of all places, because after all, Delhi was the goal of the Indian National Army to reach. Delhi Cholo was their slogan, as you probably know. And so having a prominent statue, or I should say another prominent statue, because yes, there are some statues of Netaji in Delhi, of course, certainly will be a very honorable thing to do. I'm not quite sure how the hologram alternative is going to work out, but I'm sure that the Prime Minister's office has thought about that and we'll try to...
Are you looking forward first to the hologram statue, ma'am? That's the New World statue, because otherwise Bose's statue can be seen in lanes, by-lanes, in small towns to big cities, but this would be a New World hologram temporary statue till the big one is constructed.
Yes, of course. I know there are many statues of Netaji all over the place in yes, many villages, and statues which have been done by people in these villages. And I think this is very gratifying to me that my father is respected throughout the country by so many people. Of course, the statue in Delhi at India Gate is a very special location, and I certainly hope that it will be not only a prominent but also a nice statue of his to give people a good impression of what he looked like and what kind of person he was.
Ma'am, when you hear of the Prime Minister to say, and I understand you're not a politician, but obviously Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose has been discussed and debated for so many years now. When the Prime Minister says that this time the statue is a reflection also of an acknowledgement of Netaji's contribution, and that previously it was primarily at some level also ignored and did not get a deserving acknowledgement. Do you agree to that? What do you say to that, ma'am?
Having a statue is, of course, an appeal to the public just to see him. In a way, what I would find even more appealing, that if many of my father's ideas and ideals would not only be embraced, but also spread throughout the country again and again. I think this should be part of the education of the young, to learn about his ideas and ideals, because many of them are most relevant even in today's life. If you think of communal harmony and reaching across communal lines, if you think about gender equality, if you think about improvement of the economic and health and educational level of people, there are lots of objectives which Netaji had and which remain to be relevant, because they are an ongoing task in all the countries.